Welcome to the Marble Sports Worldwide Podcast, where we discuss and analyze your favorite marble sports. From JMR Marble League to I'll Go Do tournaments, we'll make sure you never miss the action. All marble sports, all the time, right here on the MSW Podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Marble Sports Worldwide Podcast. My name is Brendan.
And I'm Commander Wolf.
And I'm back from Christmas break. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the only thing that's happened that's of interest. Back to school, back from the New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody, by the way.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah, exactly. What's your New Year's resolution, Mr. Woff?
My New Year's resolution, let's see here. I haven't really given it much thought, but I guess it would be to maybe complete more projects, really sit down and do some of the things I like that I have been putting off. And also I'm gonna be getting an apartment, and I'm gonna try getting an internship.
Whoa.
So that's gonna be this is gonna be a very busy year for me. So I'm
that's a pretty big deal.
Trying to expand my horizons, essentially.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Getting an internship, getting your own apartment, living by yourself and stuff. So, good luck to you with all those resolutions.
Yeah. Hopefully, World War III doesn't happen, because that would suck.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what this. I don't think it's going to. Okay,
I don't think
that's
so
my
either.
take on it.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly a meme.
Well, that's the thing. We make it a meme and then we just laugh about it, and all of a sudden, boom, a whole city is gone.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes is right, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think there's more in control than just these Muslim people. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah. So if you're Muslim and you listen to this, keep it calm over there, I guess. Keep with the marbles.
Just to clarify for everybody, he is not being serious here about the Muslim thing. Just like people,
it's just the Iranian people, always stirring up some trouble. But hey, they don't got much else to do over there, right?
I have no idea. I have
except play 8-ball pool.
I have no real knowledge about what Iran does.
Does anyone notice that? Like, if you play 8-ball pool, it's like half the people you play have the Arabian names, like the whatever, you can't even read the language, or have the pictures where it's obviously some guy from the Middle East. They literally all play 8-ball pool or something. That must be wars over there must have been started over 8-ball pool.
Okay,
yeah, I should just.
yeah. Okay. I think it's time to move on.
I hope JM
just to clarify for everybody. A lot of this should not be taken seriously. It's just all.
Do we need to put a disclaimer at the beginning of our shows? Don't take this seriously, especially when we talk about marbles.
Brendan isn't always very serious about this stuff. Oftentimes people mistake it, but he's just doing it for, I guess, humorous reasons.
Is that why people voted me least chill in the Marblies or whatever it was?
That might have been.
I'm not serious about this, really.
Part of that is probably it.
I don't understand. Maybe it's just how I come across to the Discord, because I'm always very forward thinking. I want to get stuff done, my whole podcast and videos or whatever. But definitely in real life, I'm much more chill. I'm super lax. Not big one for drama, not a big one for all that kind of stuff. Try to avoid it. But I don't isolate myself either. I'm very outgoing. So I'm I feel like as a human, with interacting with other humans, not virtually, I'm pretty chill. So, well, that was a tangent, and we went right through Iran with that one. But hey, guys, listen, okay? It's going to be fine. Whatever it is, it's going to be fine. And if you're feeling down, just watch some Marble Sports, and be sure to tune in, not this Friday, but the next Friday, for the first ever Algodu League episode, Season 1, Event 1 from Marble Sports Worldwide, which is me and a bunch of other people. So go to the channel, Marble Sports Worldwide. You can get the podcast there. You can get all the episodes, and you can get next week, premiering Event 1 of the Algodo League. Going to be very exciting. A lot of work has gone into that. Wow, I lost my thought there. But anyways, yes, that's really all we have to say for now. And we should go to the news with Johnny Marble.
Hello, Marble sports fans! I am Johnny Marble, and I'm always bringing you that sweet, sweet news for MSW. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. I only have a post-it note on my desk this evening. So, it's a short week. You can say it's a short week. But hey, I'm gonna make the most of it because I cherish our time together, and I hope you do too. But while we await more content from JMR and MSPN to fill out my news section, I'm going to tell you about this. The MSW Algodo League will be airing its first event next week on Friday, January the 17th. That's right, it's a date in the history book, so mark your calendars, get your friends together, crack open a few cold ones, maybe get some nachos too, invite me as well, because we're going to be watching this thing. I hope you guys are watching this thing. It's going to be a great day, great event of Marble action that we all crave. And in preparation for it, more of the competitors have been revealed, and they are Stratus, Poker Chip, Jackpot, and Badger. And let me tell you, each one comes with their own description and history to add to their character. But, that leaves only 5 more competitors to join in the slot. So I'm just saying, that's my opinion. But I think Johnny Marble, that's me, could eventually, maybe, talk his way into a spot. Now, I'm not saying that I'm in shape like these athletes. Okay, I'm just a simple news guy. But, I did do it in college. So maybe I can, warm up a little bit. Show these little spry youngins what Johnny Marble can do. What do you guys think? You're my listeners. You know what I can do it, right? Right? I'm just joking with you. Of course you know I can do it. I'm the best. Anyways, guys, I've been Johnny Marble. You have been great. Let's take it back to Brendan to continue on with the podcast.
Welcome back from the news. I'm here with Mr. Waff, who had Wendy's tonight for dinner. Talk about your Wendy's.
Wendy's, it's a really good burger, very healthy, and if you donate $2 to charity, you can get that little keychain for free Frosties for an entire year. So honestly, go do that.
Yep, go eat Wendy's. And I'm here with Sman, who guested back in episode 14, the one episode that I was not here for the whole time because I was on vacation, and I think I called in for like 15 minutes and did a quick
you did
something about the Marble Showdown and the Limers or something. But he's here, and he is with me this time. So say hello to the world.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you for coming back on, S-Man.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully this will be a much better episode than episode 14.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
that was
fingers
a
crossed,
disaster.
exactly. I don't know. Who knows, right? We had a good Wendy's advertisement, though.
Let's just say the 12 hours leading up this time was a lot calmer than last time.
A lot later in the day, too.
Yes.
What do you mean a lot calmer? Were you like shaking the first time or something?
We just had a lot of problems.
Yeah, we had a lot of his recording cut off a few times.
Oh, I remember that. There was all this stuff going on, and I was like on vacation, and Wolf was like, "Hey, dude, we're not having the easiest time here." And I was like, "Dude, can you just figure it out? I'm trying to pick up some girls here, all right?" There was too many kids at the one hotel, by the way. That's what made that hard, because like I was at Disney, right? And like there's just too many little kids, all right? That makes it hard, all right? I tried though. I did meet a bunch of people, but I met this one kid from England. I think I talked about this, or maybe I didn't. And he was like just traveling around and stuff. He was really cool. He had the cool accent and stuff, and he was talking about life over there, how they just like kind of get in a train and travel around Europe all the time, and he's been to Australia and all that kind of stuff. So that was cool. And I went golfing. I mean, that was fun, guys, but that's not the point of today's podcast. The point is probably some sort of marbles, but it's been very quiet in JMR, definitely. I do want to take this opportunity to shout out Sman, who is the guest today, because Sman has been a huge help in creation. I wanted to say the creation or creating, but they just came out at the same time.
Hey,
the creating of the Marble Sports Worldwide Algodo League so far, or you can just call it the Algodo League. But he has helped with some graphic stuff, some design stuff, some planning. I mean, it's just been so helpful. There's other people I can shout out to that have done so much, and they will get credited in the videos and things like that. But while he's on here, he's been a big help.
Thank you, Brendan.
And you're welcome. We love having you. But I was not here for your episode, as we've said already, so I got to ask you the age-old question at this point. How did you get into marble sports?
Well, it's basically just the same story as everyone else. Just going through YouTube a couple years ago, and the qualifications for the 2017 Marble Olympics came up in my recommendations, and again, like, I clicked on it and like, what the heck is this? And then it turned into
this.
Yeah. Sorry,
This
I can't words today, you know.
Hey, yeah. Last week I couldn't words. But yeah, like, that's like the thing. Like, most people's stories begin with seeing in the YouTube and then just absolute shock follows. Because people are like, no, this is not real. No one is creating these regular episodes with this much. I'm still mining for a golden story live chat. Yeah. Who had a golden? Someone had a golden story. Someone had a really nice one.
Hello, what happened?
What?
Sorry. Everybody just went. Can everybody hear me? Like,
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, well, Waff's figuring himself out.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like there was. I forget what episode it was, but someone had a really nice story about it. But I just can't remember. Maybe it was FOCAF? I don't remember. I know one of the teachers at my school, I mentioned this, he and his kid got into it together. And so they watched it like father and son thing, which is really, really heartwarming that marbles can do that to a family. But yeah, like,
Marbles bring
most people
families
just see it in
together.
the YouTube and they're like, yeah, it does bring families together, and it brings a lot of people together. Sometimes it brings drinking games and all that fun stuff too, betting, which is fun. Still waiting for the marble.
Take a
sports
shot
event
every
in
time the
roulette
limers do
wheel.
bad.
Ooh, that would be too much fun. That would be fun. Like, I mean, no one expected the trash that they produced. I mean, they're going to do well in Marbula 1, though. I guarantee it. They are going to do so well. Waf is a little bit skeptical in that. But, I mean, Waf, why don't you talk about our picks, though, from the Fantasy League that actually S-Man is running. So,
Oh yeah, that's
why
me.
don't you talk a little bit about our picks,
Oh.
Mr. Waf?
oh wait. Shoot. For this league. Sorry. I forgot our picks for the S-Man League.
See, I knew he was going to forget.
It
That's why I wanted
was
to catch him off
Mellow
guard.
Yellow and
Oh, Momo was the other one.
yeah, Momo.
And then the
Yeah,
third one.
Momo.
Third one was
That's it.
There was no third one.
Wasn't?
And
no,
then
it's eight.
Brendan-
Eight contestants this time. so
Brendan
two
wants
teams each.
to
Oh.
trade Momo for the Limers.
That's what I tried to do. I'm sure I could have traded Mellow Yellow for the Limers, but I mean, you can't trade away Mellow Yellow, not at this
Yeah.
point in the game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, well, I guess Metal Yellow is a good pick just because they're a good team, and Momo is there because I like Momo.
You got lucky, dude, because it was Momo or the Thunderbolts, and I was like Random Tonio put in his Marbula 1 rankings, the Thunderbolts are just not overwhelming by any stretch of their imagination. They are often just inconsistent and middle of the pack teams. So I was like, let's go with Momo. Let's humor Waff and his team and see if Momo can get through the thing without an injury.
Right, and like, well, we were trying to like at the very least having our two favorite teams on every fantasy league pick because like this league represents like the entire MSW, and so like what we've been trying to do is like if we're in a fantasy league and it's the like our team, like the whole like collective organization, we would try picking like our favorite teams, like Momo, and I imagine Limers he would be on every team pick as possible.
Yeah. I mean, the Limers I'm always careful with because, you know, they have their reputation. But, you know, yeah. Mellow Yellow's a good pick. But yeah, actually, we seem to do that. Like we've become with the fantasy leagues just like an MSW in general, kind of representing the whole thing, which has become. And we kind of been using S-Man's draft leagues, who by the way has Instagram called marble.league.facts. If you like facts about marbles that he posts every once in a while. It's more for the draft league, in all honesty.
Wow.
But
no appreciation for the facts.
I'm just kidding. I appreciated the facts, but once we got past like 55, and then like the facts were like, I don't know, something from like Marble Mayhem or something. Like I was like, I don't know where we're going with this.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just Marble League facts. I mean,
once like Marbula 1 and Marble League 2020 start coming, they'll get better again. Trust me.
There's only so many facts that you can post about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you could just post one by one all the times from every event, but then like people would just be like, I could just go to the scoreboard. So
yeah,
you know, I mean, some of your facts are quite interesting, but you know, yeah, definitely. But yeah, he's been doing the draft leagues, and we've been using kind of the proverbial global MSW organization to be represented in that, which is why WAF has to say in some of the picks. And actually, technically now, we have the MSW committee. So everybody in that committee should have a say in the picks. So,
that's me.
Yeah.
What was that noise, Brendan?
I don't know. I was just clearing my mouth for what's to come.
It's a Cannibal Lecter,
Obviously,
that weird sound he makes in Silence of the Lambs.
I haven't watched that. I just heard about that movie today, Silence of the Lambs. Is that
yeah, I've never seen it, but I have it now, and so I plan on watching it sometime soon. But I do know that the scene.
Isn't it a mystery?
It is a bit of a murder mystery involving a cannibal. That's as much as I know.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, I'd have to see that. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars, the animated series, Clone Wars, and Rebels recently.
Ah, yes.
Rebels is so good, man. Like, especially after the first season, like once, you know, Ezra grows up a little bit and, you know, trains with Kanan and they become a little bit of a family and they join the Resistance and stuff. I mean, it just gets so good. Like every episode is something deep and meaningful, and they you know, explore the Sith temples. I'm at the point where I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm at the point where they run into Maul again. That whole episode, the end of season 2 with Maul is like the whole time you're like on the edge of your seat because you know there's just so much going on. And I don't know, there's something always satisfying too about like, because like Maul is like so ruthless as a
character,
a Sith. He's not even a Sith though. He's just kind of an evil Force wielder because you know he kind of left the Sith too. Just like so ruthless that like, you know, even like, you know, he had 3 Inquisitors like, you know, going up against him and he just like slices them down in like 3 strokes. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Something about that's kind of like crazy.
Have you been watching The Mandalorian?
I haven't gotten to it. I'm kind of like jump into that afterwards.
Gotcha.
But I'm going to see that, all about the Darksaber, a little bit about the Darksaber, which is going to be fun.
Gotcha.
But anyways,
yeah, let's get back to Marvels, I suppose.
if you're into Star Wars, there you go, guys. I mean, we could talk about the new movie too, but I mean, like, you know, yeah, we shouldn't spoil that. Not for a while. Hey, we'll devote some time to it But
Maybe.
hey, this is our cry to JMR though. Come on, all right, let's get some actual videos. I mean, you release one Marbula 1 video, I could talk about that for like 3 episodes straight because we're gonna be able to talk about the structure of the track, the structure of the scoring, the performance of the marbles, the predictions for the next event. I mean, like it could go on and on and on. But we just need that event, and
Well,
come
I'm
on.
like, from their perspective, like they want to have like many events done so they can have like do the weekly thing. Like it's kind of like for the Marble Olympics, for instance, or I guess Marble League now. Like they recorded like at least two events ahead of time so they could guarantee that they could have another event.
Right.
So Marbula 1, they need to make sure they have enough done and ready so they could get it going. And since they're doing some unique tracks and new stuff, they're not in the flow like they are with the Marble League. Where like, okay, well, we can have this style of event, or we can have this style of event, and so it's not as easy. And also, I guess for the whole community, like it's still in its infancy, at least in terms of the complexity that quality that the Marble League and JMR in general has brought. So a lot of channels have not moved up to that level, and a lot of new channels have not really come out that have really matched that level of quality. And so it is going to be a while before we have like constant news that we can talk about from like multiple different channels. Like there are channels like MSPN who provide quality, but but due to their current situation, also having a much smaller team and not making like any money on their channel, it's with the only money really they're getting from the Patreon. Like they can't devote as much time to it because they have a job. And the creator's not going to be going back to college, so that's going to be a time sink. And then Fubeka, who also has high quality camera work and stuff, hasn't posted in a long time because they're working on their studio and stuff. And so it is a shame. There's but I am hopeful that at the very least, maybe like in the next, I want to say maybe 2 years, there hopefully will be like 2 or 3 new channels that pop up that we can like talk about on a more consistent basis.
Yeah, I hope so. And even 4, when if MSW gets out their Marble series, but yeah, like it's all coming. It's all like one giant tsunami of marbles that's like receded back. You know how like with tsunami, the waves are like crashing like in a regular ocean, and then before the tsunami comes, all the water recedes back into the distance, and you're like, oh well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And then you're like, well, that's kind of boring actually, because I can't even do anything with the waves now. But then all of a sudden it just comes roaring back. That's what it's going to be. All of a sudden, like, you're going to be sitting there at home on YouTube, and you're going to not even be able to fit in all the marble stuff going on in one sitting, because there's just going to be JMR, releasing all their crazy stuff and whatever plans they have. There's going to be our stuff too, Algodo League's Marble Series. There's going to be MSPN, and there's going to be Marble Fubica, and you know what, other channels might be cooking some things up too. You never know. It's just all, everyone's in their preparation. It's just the hiatus time as people prepare their content.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, let's turn back to Sman here, our guest. And as we maybe can dive into some Marbula 1, ask him, do you have any predictions or speculations on what the track's going to look like? Any hopes and well, no dreams, but just hopes in general for what you want to see from the track and the scoring or the competitors?
I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts about like the tracks or anything, but I'm really hoping that the O'Rangers do good.
Oh, a bandwagon fan.
Shut up.
Did you say shut up? You just say shut up blatantly like that? Wow. Welp. Wow.
I've been an O'Rangers fan.
Are you asking to...
I've been an O'Rangers fan since the start of 2017. So...
Wow.
Don't even talk about that with me.
That's been a long time. That's before we really knew. That's before they won. They won. So I'll give you the credit, the benefit of the doubt with that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's I still have the O'Rangers role in my little Discordy thing, because I do respect and like the O'Rangers. They're one of the first teams that I remember seeing and hearing a lot about as I began to emerge into the Marble Sports universe. but emerge from, I don't know. But I just want to root for those dark horse teams, those underdogs like the Mellow Yellow, who's no one thinks are going to really win it, but I think they can win it. Lime
Mellow Yellow
underdog.
is arguably better than the O-Rangers.
Arguably, absolutely, yeah. I don't have the direct stats.
Yeah,
on that.
same.
I would say Mellow Yellow is better.
I think you might be right on that in terms of consistency. Like, a Rangers generally finish more middle of the pack, as far as I can remember.
Well, Mellow Yellow, other than 2018, has placed in the top 4 every year. 2018 was just like their bad year.
Really? Top 4 every year?
Except for 2018, where they got like 15th.
Yeah.
Wait, but what were their placements in the other 3?
They got second, third, 15th, 4th.
Second, third, 15th,
Second,
4th.
third.
Yeah, they're pretty consistent. Do you remember what Rangers placements were?
O-Rangers were like
Second, third, fifth. Wow, that is
5,
They are-
1, 4, 7.
Yeah, I'd say, well, Mellow Yellow does have that one outlier, but I'd say arguably Mellow Yellow could be better. I mean, I feel more justified that I bought their shirt and I'm rooting for them in 2020 and I'm predicting them for 20. I did buy that shirt. The logo was nice. Even though that was funny though, because I complained about that logo so much. That was the one logo that I had to complain about, something about the theming or something, the style. But then I ended up buying the shirt for it.
I could have sworn that they
I don't know.
they updated that logo again. Like, so I think they made it, they fixed a few things, I guess, or they changed, I should probably say. I could be like, I remember there's like
Slightly.
4 logos or something like that got re-updated.
Yeah, I did mention something about it. I don't know if that one was updated, but I did like say something either to Melicus or to Tim, like, hey, I just think it needs some tweaks. So I don't know if I had any effect in that, or if someone else did, but I did point out some sort of tweak in that. But yeah, definitely, I feel that they will do well this year. They have performed well in the past. I just want to see them. I want to see them out there on the Marbula 1 track and actually see them racing, so I can actually prove myself right or wrong in that regard. Because it's just I'm missing seeing these marbles. I'm missing seeing our favorite teams going up against it. It's been almost a year now since we've seen them. I mean, really, it has. I think. Well, Marble League was like July it ended, so it's been like 6 months at least. But we gotta see him. I want to see what happens so bad. But it's just dead right now. It's just dead, guys. So dead.
Dead
that
as
we
a
might
doornail.
actually go into the trivia. Yeah, as a doornail. Go right into the trivia segment already. Only what are we, like 21 minutes in?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Let's get right to the trivia. Yeah. Dang, it's almost been, what does he say in live chat? Almost been an hour? No, but not an hour of recording. Like, people think just because we sit here for an hour and delay, that it's been an hour recording. Nah, dude. The actual podcast is 21.5 minutes, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. Should I just count for the rest of the time? But anyway, let's do the trivia segment music since JM still hasn't put some in. Trivia. Get the questions right.
Wait.
Yeah. Did I do it right?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I think that was pretty good though, right? You know,
Let's
had
go
a good
with
little
it.
like nice ring to it.
Sure. If you want to think so, go.
Well, if you could just say yes, it's amazing.
Hey.
and
Oh
roll your
wow,
eyes on
Marvel,
your
that was
side.
so good. That was impressive, incredible. Good job.
Thank you. Good. All right. Everyone is happy now. All right. S-Man, why don't you start it off with your question since you are our honored guest.
Okay, I'll do that. Hold on, gotta pull it up here.
He's got to pull it up. That means got to fill some time. Maybe some more trivia music. Waff, go.
It's the trivia
Hey, stop it.
segment.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm hearing a lot of feedback over there, so I'm figuring you are really readying yourself up for this one.
Okay. So,
Elevator music, yeah.
in all of Marble League 2019, what team appeared in the most thumbnails?
Oh, wow.
That's wow.
That is a question. Some people really prepare their questions. Not me.
Dude, I thought of this like a week ago. I'm like, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my trivia question when I go on.
When? People still like this part, by the way, where we just sit here and go,
I love it.
trying to think
Hey,
of the answer.
stop it.
Like people. Is this funny to you
I'm
guys?
sorry.
What is it, guys?
I'm
I mean,
yelling
like,
at my cat.
I mean, there's people who listen to this, put comments in the freaking comments in the comments area. I mean, come on.
You've heard
that
my
would be-
comments.
Feedback is helpful.
Okay. Part of me wants to say, oh, this is a tough one actually. There are like 3 possibilities in my head of what it could be, of who it could be.
It won't be the Limers. It won't be any team that doesn't matter, like Thunderbolts. Sorry to any Thunderbolts fans. I don't mean that. They could have their year this year, maybe. It will be probably Savage Speeders or Rangers, Midnight Wisps, or like Oceanics or something like that. Hey, wait. Let's be logical, Waff. Let's be logical. It has to be a team who's competed in all 4 years, or it's likely a team who's competed in all 4 years, because it gives more opportunities for that team to make it into the thumbnail.
Well, I mean, in my mind, it was either Green Ducks, Raspberry Wisps, or Raspberry Racers. My word.
Wisps. Someone should be demoted.
That's the new. Hey, no, I'm predicting
podcast,
the next.
And
I'm predicting the next injuries. Like half the Raspberry Wisps or
No, don't even. I don't want to hear about the Mulberry situation. Oh, why? Because you're a Momo fan.
Anyways, like Raspberry Racers and
that was
Green
good,
Ducks were high performing teams, and like Green Ducks, like since a rookie team, they were very popular, and so that's a high possibility. And then the other.
Wait, but did you say thumbnails from 2019 or thumbnails from all 4 years?
Just 2019.
And then.
Okay.
And then the other option I thought was Oceanics, because like since they were the worst performing team, they might have put them in the thumbnail more often. Like, hey, maybe they're gonna do good this time. Like, and people were coming in to see them do good or bad. I'm leaning more towards the Green Ducks, just because they were a very popular rookie team.
I'd lean to the Green Ducks, but because you're going to lean to them, I have to pick something else. I don't think it's the Oceanics. As bad as they didn't start getting that aura until like the end of the events. Not that aura, but that like connotation. What's the word for connotation that talks about things instead of words? You know what I'm saying. But I think, who was it? Probably, I would say Savage Speeders is a possibility because they had those first 2 golds in a row. A Rangers probably not. They didn't do very, very, very well this year. They did all right. I could see Raspberry Racers. I mean, if you're going to go Green Ducks, that's fine. So I will go... You know what? I'll go Raspberry Racers. Let's give me Raspberry Racers.
It's not the Raspberry Racers.
Damn it.
It is actually
Mellow Yellow.
It is actually the Oceanics.
Oh,
crap! I talked
my
myself
first
out of
instinct
that.
was Oceanics, but I thought no, maybe it was the better team. But
They were in 7 thumbnails.
dang,
7 out of 16.
Wow. I guess I guess it's kind of like people who like do bad things so they can get in the paper. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of people, those psychopaths, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get the gist of what I'm saying. Do I have to explain it more?
like you recall like what? Like, you were calling like a wait, can you explain that again? Actually.
The criminals that like do bad stuff and then they could get in the paper for it. That's kind of like that. Oceanics are so bad they got the fame too.
I think that is accurate, I guess, but like that's probably a strange analogy to use, though.
Dude, I'm just trying, bro. I'm trying.
I get your point.
I'm trying to make up for the fact that Oh, that's a good point, live chat. Maybe they got more publicity because they were hosting too.
Yeah.
I don't know how JMR thinks about it, but they might actually consider those minor details, like
They could.
trying to see it from the fans' perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
All
But
right.
believe it or not, the next 3 for the thumbnails was the O-Rangers, the Hazers,
Wow.
and the Jungle Jumpers.
Wait, the
Each
Jungle Jumpers, what the hell?
The jungle
with 6.
jumpers.
No one cares about the Jungle Jumpers.
Shut up.
Okay, wow.
Again. Wow. Oh, crap. Crap, because he's the... Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Because this is the second time. I guess it's 3 strikes and I'm out. Next time I do something like that, I have to leave my own show. He's the Jungle Jumpers, like, Instagram guy.
Indeed I am.
Can't believe that. I can't believe I just did that. That's twice that I ripped on something accidentally that's his. He literally has had the Jungle Jumpers logo like at his profile picture for the last like year, bro.
Ever
can't
since
even
I've had
believe
Discord.
I just. Yeah, wow. That's my mistake. It was great though. I don't really have. There's not much I can do. But yeah, damn. I mean, in all honesty, Jungle Jumpers, kind of middle of the pack, but still, I
mean, yeah,
I
true,
get you. I'm
but,
sorry. True, but shut up.
All right.
So, anyways.
Yeah. I guess I'll move on. I came up with my trivia question like just a few minutes ago, so this will be interesting. So since Team Momo has been a subject quite a bit, it seems, this episode, so I might as well just ask Team Momo a question. How many medals have they won in total?
How many medals have they won? Oh,
Like,
wow. You made
in
Team Momo
events?
the subject.
Like how many total medals have they won throughout all the Marble Olympics?
ooh.
Like 4 billion.
Not including qualifiers.
No, sorry. I'll focus here. Sorry.
Not including qualifiers.
And
I didn't bring my Coke tonight. Yeah. People like this, by the way. Me just sitting here saying as I think of the answer. Why? All you have to do is one person has to comment and say, no, I don't like that. Just one person.
I
and
like it.
And no one will have to hear this again.
I like it.
Only one person has to do it.
I think this is fun.
Bro.
Right, but oh man, I can't wait until I get to listen to my own podcast when I'm not in it, which is coming, by the way. There will be a few episodes that I'm not going to be in, but hey, no one knows about that except for me and the people who just heard me say that. So it's going to be very, very exciting. It's going to be exciting because the reason I'm not going to be in them is not because like I'm leaving the show, but because like a very special situation is going to be happening. Which is why, by the way, we're looking for new hosts.
Nobody knows this except everybody now.
No, but like, Moff, do you
Yeah,
know
I know
what
it
it
is.
is?
I know
Like,
what it
I feel
is,
like
yeah.
I've told you. You know what it is? Oh, you
we
actually
talked
know.
about it quite a bit. Like we talked about this like last year.
Yeah, I know, but like it's been postponed
I know,
and like
but-
stuff. Well, things just take time.
But I've been
It was
anticipating
gonna be.
it.
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited, dude. It's a big deal, especially since I got my new mic, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like so much better than I was like 15 years ago. 15 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Sorry.
15 years ago, you were
Sorry.
3.
I'm so sorry. So, well, I guess I'm better than I was then.
That's true.
Anyways, back to the question. How many momos? How many
momos
does
did the medals win?
Oh yeah, how many medals did Momo win? Team Momo.
I'm so sorry, guys. People like this? What? Am I going to NL? What's NL? The live chat?
Another one.
Nottingham
Am I going
land.
to NL? No, not that cool. That's MarbleCon 2025. That's a few years out, okay? By the way, guys, I'm still going to try to make that happen.
It better.
Like, if I'm still involved in Marble sports, like in a high way in that time, I'm really going to try to pull some strings and get that to happen because I'm telling you, I think everybody would enjoy that. The opportunity, like, and like I'd be running MSW still, so then I'd have the excitement of like giving free tickets out as prizes, like paying a bunch of people's ways over there. and getting VIP because I'd be VIP because I'd be help setting it up, all that shit. So I'm assuming I'd be help setting it up because like it was kind of my idea. I was the first one to ever type that in the Discord, and I feel like JMR would need a bunch of help with that kind of stuff and like other big channels, because like I feel like MarbleCon 2025 would be boring if it was just JMR, but like exciting if it was many big Marble Sports channels coming together. So should I still be involved in it, doing the whole Marble MSW thing, and that's growing, then it will be a huge deal, and I'll get to be VIP at a convention. That's really what I'm excited about, to being VIP.
Here's the problem: there's not enough bigger channels to I guess to fill out a whole con about just marbles. Like if there was a con, it might just be about JMR.
No, 2025.
I know at the current moment
not.
we don't know
By
how,
2025,
but we don't know how many, if any, will show up in the next 5 years. Hopefully there will be. I would really hope so. But
well, there's this one.
I mean, wait, what?
Y'all forget, dude. So many plans for the future of this channel. There's going to be content. But like there's JMR. I'm hoping by 2025, if I'm still doing this channel, that it's going to be like pretty good quality. MSPN might continue to grow, or someone might pick it up if he doesn't want to. I'm hoping he continues. He's pretty creative with that stuff. Marble Fubica might come back, and you know what? Other people are going to try to get on this bandwagon because Marble Sports is still new. We forget that. It's only 4 years old. 4 years is nothing. Okay, so. We're at the baby stages, the baby steps, the beginning, the beginning situation of the whole Marble Sports thing. So
yeah. Okay. Anyways,
as far as how many, yeah.
Sorry, let's get back to the trivia question here because let's finish the segment first at least.
All right. Yeah. Let's. My answer. Because they did good in 2016. They got like 4th. Good. And then they were kind of middle of the pack 2017 and 2018. And then they didn't compete in 2019. So I'm going to say, like, 11.
Oh, wow. 11.
That's my guess.
How many? You didn't come through on my end.
11.
11.
1-1.
Okay. And Marble Guy,
like
how many do you guess?
Oh, I think I shot
I don't think it's 11.
I shot way too high.
Yeah, if you want to redo it, you can, but...
Well,
I'm going to switch it to 7.
No, you can't redo it because I'm not letting him. Damn it.
7.
That sounds actually about right. I'm gonna go 8.
7.
8 and 7. All right, the correct answer is 7.
Damn it! Really?
1
really?
gold,
Because I was
2 silvers, and 4 bronze.
And you were like all about 11, and then you're like switching up on me. See, I think you cheating.
Was that counting Team Momary?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
No, this is the Team Momo page. Momary has its own separate page on the wiki, as far as I'm aware.
Did Momary even win any medals?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, Momary's kind of like the worst of two already.
Team Momary does not have their own page, it seems, actually.
Momary's kind of like
let me scroll through real quick, I guess.
it's kind of like the Mets, because the Mets are like baseball, by the way, if you're confused. Mets are the team that emerged when both the Dodgers and I believe the Giants left New York City.
Brew Crew.
The Mets kind of lose a lot too. I think it was the Dodgers and the Giants, because I think that's where the blue and the orange came from. Little Mets history there, if that's even true. But it's definitely 2 teams left New York, and then the Mets came alive and about because of that. So, kind of like that, I guess.
This year in 2018, Momary did get some medals, but it wasn't counted as far as I think. Yeah,
it should be counted to both primary and Momo. That would be
yeah. They don't count it in the totals count. So Momary is considered a separate thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Let's save that for a different day. Anyways, I guess I have to do a question, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. So Wolves has 2 here. How many star? I don't know the answer to this because this is from a fan who happens to be MSW committee member. How many stars do the Midnight Wisps have on their newest? Wrong there, by the way. It's THEIR, not THERE. I shouldn't even finish reading the question. You even put a question mark. It's not even a question. Sorry, I'm just ripping it up. So, how many stars do the Midnight Wisps? You didn't even capitalize Wisps.
Huh?
How?
No, put it back.
This is a mess.
Brendan.
How many stars do the Midnight Wisps have on their newest logo?
I thought we did this already, but isn't it 8?
No, we did it for Team Galactic.
Oh, that's right.
Ah, gotcha. Imagine if it'd be 0.
Midnight Wisps. I think it's 5.
That's a good guess. I'm gonna like piggyback off the aura of the previous question where S-Man said 11
wait.
and change it to 7.
8. I want to go with 8.
with
I want to go
11.
with 8.
Well, I'm gonna go 12. I'm going 12. I'm going 12. Using my brain meats.
Your brain mates.
Brain meats. S-Man, what do you say? He has disappeared. Maybe he has wisped away.
Ooh, that was a pretty bad one.
Yeah, well, we got to keep it going until he gives an answer, I feel like, is this like part of the show now, guys? To the people
It's always
who
been this
listen?
part
Like,
of the
is,
show.
like people cutting out and then us having to fill the time. Is that like something you guys look forward to, or do you still cringe every time it happens?
Okay,
'Cause I feel like this is like so frequent. We've gotten good at filling it.
did I miss anything? My dad came in.
Yeah,
okay.
you did.
All right.
Your dad came in. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So repeat the question for him.
Hi, Dad.
What was the question?
Oh, how many stars do the Midnight Wisps have on their newest logo? Waff went
I
with
heard
8.
that. 8? I'm going to go with
I went with 12, so you can't say 12.
5.
5? Okay.
6.
I mean, it's obviously
5.
12.
5.
All right.
All right, 6 or 5. I feel like it's obviously 12. Oh, it is 12. And I
Oof.
didn't look at the answer before.
Oh.
I don't believe
to know
you.
it was 12. It's midnight. Well, no, I just used my head. It's midnight. Midnight is 12 o'clock.
Oh, shoot. That's
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, cause all this is how I remembered it. I just remember the Marble League poster of them, and like, I remember the midnight clock on it, and then that came to my mind when I think Midnight Wisps. Now I think about that clock.
I was
and those
thinking
little
of
blue wispy
Crescent.
things.
I was thinking of Crescent from the Alligator League.
Were you, see, we're having some effect.
Gosh dang
here.
it.
Yeah. By the way, very cool.
Let me check the number of stars in Crescent real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's actually gonna check the crescent.
There's 10 on Crescent.
10.
Yeah.
Really?
There's like half a star in that corner, but yeah. So-
Well, half a star would be 9.5.
You don't count half a star. Anyways, that was a good one. It was similar to one we did before, but different enough to get us. That was good. I should have realized the whole midnight thing, but dang it, the MS wall.
Yeah, that
Some
was
people
good.
just not as bright as others, You'll get them next time if that question ever comes through again.
Yeah.
We need some new
Hey,
Marvel stuff so we can have some new trivia.
I'll never forget that now, People be like, hey, how many stars are on the
The
Midnight
Midnight
Wisps
12
logo?
thing?
12.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder whoever will ask you that again.
I mean,
I can't wait until that's a thing though, where people be walking down the street and like just be like, this is my dream encounter of the next year. I'm just in a random place and I'm wearing my Marble Olympics jacket or Mellow Yellow merch or Limers, God forbid, you might get killed for that, but wearing my merch, and then someone comes up and be like, hey bro, I watched that too, my man, and I'll be like, yeah, you do? And then we like just start talking about Marble Olympics because he's into it too, or like the other way around where like I'm just walking doing some stuff and I see someone else with like a Marble League shirt on or something, and he's just like looks all Marble League-y, and I'm just like, hey dude, you watched that too? Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I mean, that would be the best moment of 2020 if that happened. To meet some random person and like connect over Marvel sports like that. Because then it's actually spreading, like it's coming out into the public like that. And I think that's just gonna. I feel like it's gonna happen sometime. I'm just waiting for the moment.
Right. So now that we're done with the trivia segment,
Oh, we have to do the trivia segment outro music.
oh jeez.
and that
Alright,
was the trivia. Ba-da-da-ba-da-na-na.
Trivia. 3 questions, and I got one of them right.
I like WAPs
Yeah.
better.
Okay, well, I have to change the genre of music each time. Sometimes I go like boop ba doop boop boop ba doo 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 trivia, and then sometimes I'm like da-na-na-na-na-na, drums.
Anyways, so is there like because not a lot has happened in the marble world? What should we talk about now?
I actually like that, like the like how since we are too lazy to like find trivia music and like put it in and make the segment all smooth and stuff, we like just make up our own music each time. I feel like that is going to become a staple of this. It's going to first of all motivate me to do the trivia segment every time, and it's become a staple of the show. Like they're just like, oh, what crazy freaking music is it going to come up with this time? That's actually fun. I actually have fun every time we come to the trivia segment and I have to make up the music. Like that invigorates me as a podcaster. Is anyone else feeling this?
Yeah, it is kind of funny a little bit.
You can tell when Waff's like half-hearted. He's just like,
Part of me would still like to have an official piece of music for it one day, but like until that happens, I'm willing to make up some random stuff and sing a little bit.
Yeah, sing a little bit. And then we'll get our guests into it, like S-Man. Let's hear a trivia outro, S-Man.
Do I have to?
You have to do whatever. Well, you're MSW committee, so you are under me right now, remember?
So is that a yes?
That's a yes.
That is a yes.
Gosh darn it.
Show some confidence. Yes, this is how you improve as a podcaster. How do you think I got here? I just talked more.
I don't like singing.
He's coming up with something. You can hear the wood burning.
I don't like singing.
He's a little shy still.
Here,
I understand that though.
I'll take Titans. Do 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 dee da do do. There.
Trivia.
Dee da doo doo.
Wow, you really did some good melody to that. I gotta be honest.
Do 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 dee da do do.
No, but like that's the thing though. Like I get the singing thing. I won't sing in public usually, like around people I don't know, because I don't like the whole thing. I don't like the whole.
A
I
deer.
don't know. I just don't
A
like doing it.
female deer.
Copyright
See,
strikes
now
on
you're
my
getting into it
end.
already. It's a good movie too.
Oh
what now?
boy. Maybe random talk?
Wow.
Like,
Random talk.
I can give you-
Let's see what the time is.
so we're at 46 in my recording, so roughly probably
We got like
about
15
50.
minutes left. Let's Google some stuff.
I can
Well,
give
Google.
Does anybody like
you.
want
I can give
like,
you.
Yes, Asan?
I can give you
You
another.
can give me.
I can give you
You can
another.
give me. Come on. That's
I
what I
can-
heard.
I can give you another trivia question about thumbnails.
Huh?
Because I
Another trivia.
don't know
Another
what's
trivia
going
about thumbnails. I think like I want like we love the trivia segment. I want to. You should save that for another week because because it's clear we don't need it.
That's Waff saying no.
Yeah, saying no in a very nice way. I don't. We brought up Star Wars like the beginning. Like, does anybody want to talk about? I guess the Rise of Skywalker.
I don't want to spoil.
I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies.
Oh shoot! Well then that wouldn't be predictive.
I don't
want
to spoil that for people anyway. I want to let it settle for some time because some people probably take.
Well,
some
we could leave
time
a
to
spoiler
watch
warning
that.
so people could like leave and come back if they want to. But
Yeah, let's leave
And
a
Esme-
spoiler. Let's put a spoiler warning in the title of a Marvel sports podcast for the new Star Wars movie.
Oh, it's fireworks aside.
yeah.
Okay. But I do. I like also Esmond hasn't seen it.
Hey, maybe it's the Iranians.
Oh my
okay?
gosh.
Sorry,
Brendan.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please do not take
That's
any
enough.
of this seriously, please.
They get the idea. They get the
Okay.
idea. I mean, if you're this far into this, you are not taking things seriously, which is a good thing, by the way. I believe that it's good not to take everything seriously because there's too much of that crap in the world. Everybody taking everything seriously. Everybody getting offended by every little thing. Just lighten up, all right? I mean, back then people used to be able to joke a lot more about things. You could get away with saying a lot more. Now it's like every single little word is, I'm offended, he's offended, somebody's offended, they are offended because you can't even say gender anymore. It's just lighten up, everybody out there. Lighten up. Watch some Marvel sports. Bet on it. I mean, pick the Limers. I know they're gonna lose, but pick them anyway. All right. Exactly.
Anyways, let's get away
Google
from
stuff.
politics.
Well, let's do the random question.
We'll do the
thing.
let's bring
Random-
back overrated, underrated from the dead.
Overrated, underrated. I remember that from episode 2.
Never came back. I want to do this as much as I can. Dead on arrival.
Yeah, I love how I said. What did I say? I said I'm going to try to do this every
As
episode
often as
because
I
I really
can,
want
yeah.
this to become a segment. Never came back.
And then tiny little animations like rip like March 2019 to March 2019.
That was so funny. Yeah. That was well executed.
Like Star Wars talk wouldn't work because S-Man doesn't know anything about it anyway. So
No, but like I just don't want to spoil that
True.
for anybody either.
All I
because, well,
know
then
is
people
there's a
gonna be
guy
like-
in space, and Darth Vader's his dad. That's about what I know about Star Wars.
Okay.
Darth Vader's just. It actually gets so much deeper to where like Darth Vader's not inherently evil.
Yeah.
But that's what.
Anyways.
I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about in general. You should have known that before this last movie.
Yeah, I'm saying other people. I'm talking about other people. Like,
No, but like it's never said in the movies. It's just something you
Well,
should imply
yeah.
from like if you watch enough Star Wars stuff,
yeah, okay, whatever. Anyways,
which generates some
yeah,
random
okay.
questions.
This
Here we remember this segment from the
Yeah,
what was
I
it,
do.
episode 17 or something.
Yes,
I remember
it
when I
was-
listened to
it
this
happened-
episode, I was out for a walk going to buy video games.
Ah, video games.
I remember that.
Games, but video games. Cuphead is amazing. Night in the Woods is amazing. If you haven't played those games, go play them now. And Marble It Up, I'm gonna buy soon.
Marble It Up. Oh, that's a game, right?
Oh, by the way, they're releasing a new Monkey Ball game soon. I don't know when, like within the year, I think. That's like called Roll It Out or something, or Roll Up That Out, or Roll the Frick Out. Sorry. It's coming out. I don't know. It's just and it literally plays exactly like Monkey Ball, but Sega whatever doesn't make any more shit. So I'm actually really excited for that too. It's kind of like Marble It Up, but with the Monkey Ball mechanics. That's exciting. Is this become a video game news channel? This is the Nintendo Power Podcast. That's a thing, by the way. But random questions. Let's just go right into this one and see where this one takes us. You ready?
I'm ready.
Sure.
S-Man. We're going to do some random questions. This one is, what's a common thing you think about when you're alone?
A common thing you think when you're alone.
The fact that there's no scientific proof that dinosaurs didn't speak English.
Can you say that again?
There's no scientific proof that dinosaurs didn't speak English.
I'm pretty sure there's been proof that their vocal cords couldn't produce the sounds necessary to speak English.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I expected, like, I think about, something normal, like sports or girls or something, I mean, like, something like...
Something that I often...
Marbles, maybe, because, the podcast.
Something that I often think about when I'm alone is, like, over a decade now, like, I've had, like, a story in my head, like, several, like, books worth of a story, and, like, every now and then I'll think about, either rethink about a plot point or stuff like that, or try to refine a plot point in my head. I want to write it down, but I just can't seem to start it. So yeah, if I'm alone and I don't have anything to do, and I don't have anything to think about, I was like, I'll go back to my story and think about that instead.
Wow.
Another thing
I hope to see that story one day.
Hopefully.
Wait, okay. Yeah.
I guess for me, okay. Well, my mind's ADD, if you haven't noticed. So, mine kind of bounces around a lot. My mind is one of those minds that not hyper focuses, but focuses a lot on specific things when I'm stressed about them or when I have a deadline. So the Algodo League has been on my mind a bunch recently when I've had nothing else to think about because I have to do a lot of work to release that, and I want it to be good, and I want it to pull in listeners or viewers. So that's been on my mind, and then when it's not there, sometimes I just start humming random music in my head. and sometimes it goes to weird songs. Like one time, I don't know. Has anyone ever seen? You guys ever watched the YouTube video channel SML with like Jeffy?
I've seen like SNL every now and then, but I haven't really watched it in a while.
I'm just saying this like. So, like, there's this one song that I heard. It was, like, 3 years ago I used to watch the channel until they went downhill. But, like, there was this one episode where, like, there's this one annoying song that played the whole time, and it was, like, the hook of the episode. And it was just, like, I'm gonna hop, hop, hop like a bunny do. I'm gonna hop, hop, hop like a bunny do. And then so on and so forth. And so every once in a while, every once in a while, that song pops into my head. And I'm just, like, and it's just, like, singing in my head. I'm like, stop, stop, stop. I'm not gonna hop like a bunny do. Hop, hoppity, hop. And I'll write that down. Hop, hoppity, hop.
Hop, hoppity, hop.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah. And so, like, yeah, that's where it goes. Sometimes to some music. Sometimes, I think about things that most normal guys think about, which leave that for a different day. And you can't make me hop. Live chat. So, yeah, I mean, I don't often think about T-Rexes, and I don't have a fantasy story running through my head at the moment, but I am very respectful of your guys' opinions, I guess.
What was the quote again? Hop, hoppity, hop?
Yep, just hop,
This
hoppity, hop.
This one's
Hop,
simple enough
hoppity,
that I can
hop.
actually write it down now instead of having to listen to it later.
Later. Cool. Anyway, are we good for another random question? S-Man, you want another random question?
Sure, let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it, yeah. Shout out to Bill Burr, by the way. If you're bored of this podcast, go listen to his. He's funny. That's where I get like the thing where every once in a while I'll go like over there. Let's say like that. I got it from Bill Burr. And that's also where I get the. I used to like filter more of his stuff into my podcast because like I used to have more time to listen to his podcast, and he's like hilarious. How do I copy him? I copied him a few other ways, like like where I like talk my way through, like if I hit my mic, I like start just like talking my way through that, or like if I Google something, like I talk my way through all that shit. So like he does it too. That's where I get like all that shit, like where, you know, there might be like a boring episode, but I'm still like talking about something or like just describing what I'm doing. That's like where I get that. That's why his podcast's so good. Like he runs out of stuff to talk about too, because he's like ADD as well. But like, he'll just like start talking about what he's doing. So that's big shout out to him. He's a great podcaster, and if you don't get offended too easily, he's hilarious. Sometimes he goes a little bit into stuff that I don't really care about, but he's pretty cool. He's probably ranting about the whole Iran thing, and it's probably freaking hilarious because when he rants about politics, it's so freaking funny because he's not like an actual politician or anything. But enough of that. Let's do another random question and get our other two guests and co-hosts involved again. Well, here's a good one. What are you most likely to stay up all night talking about?
Random stuff.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Honestly, like the latest I stayed up talking was like like the two instances where like it was like a Flair and Piney I think were on like, and really just all three of us just talked about random stuff until
What'd you guys
until
talk
midnight,
about?
literally random stuff until midnight came along, like for like my birthday, like hey, like it's my birthday now, and then like
Oh yeah.
and then I can remember the other time
I
we did it,
probably
but we
would have
did it as
stayed
well.
up with you guys if I didn't have school. Freaking school.
And guys,
Gosh
but
darn it.
when you vote for Marble of the Year next year, realize that those moments wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me and the podcast. I'm not gonna the podcast, the global podcast, not just me. I'm not gonna take all the credit. But like in all honesty, the Discord, the Marble World Discord was dead as far as voice chat goes until this podcast. Absolutely dead. When I came in, I tried to get people to voice chat just because I wanted to actually talk to somebody else who was into this situation, and nobody. And everyone's like, "What? What's a voice chat? I don't know what that is." So, I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm glad you had a great conversation, but it's just something that's always been on my mind. Like there was no voice chat in the Marble World Discord until I came in and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start talking about it.
Well, I mean, you can't say that they started doing it because you did it, though.
Who? No, but like the nights where you stay up like that, those were because those were times after the podcast. Like I remember that night actually. Like we were doing the podcast. I think was that the Greg Woods
I
night,
think so.
right? That was the because it was like the day before your birthday, and I was able to get him on.
That was part of the.
Whole
acronyms.
And you guys stayed up late. Yeah, I remember that. But I'm glad you had a good time. What about you, S-Man?
What about me?
What are you most likely to stay up all night talking about? ?
Anything really. It doesn't depend on what I'm talking about. It depends on who I'm talking with.
That's a good
That'll get
point.
me to stay up all night.
It's like your girlfriend, right?
The one that doesn't exist. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't exist. Damn it. Committal is hard, right? Commitment is hard. Because, well,
no one likes
that's
me.
the thing though. Like that's the no, people love you. Just show them your marble abilities. But like that's the thing about like dating, you got like actually commit to the one person, which can get very, very hard. Because once you find out more shit about them, that's why like before I like commit to dating someone, I want to find some stuff out about them. Like I want to know them for some time before I begin that, because I want to know. Because like if you start too early and then you find out some shit, then you're like, oh, this is like not the same.
All right, so what's your answer to the question, Brendan?
For me, it's whatever I'm like passionate about at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, what I mean by that is like, if I'm interested in a conversation, or if the conversation has become some sort of debate or argument or opinionated situation, I will stay up all night trying to express my opinion and think deeply about it. I've done that for marble sports. I've done that for, pretty much any topic you can think of. I've probably done that in some respect, because I love, one of the reasons I love to have MFA on. I love the whole debate thing. I love the whole back and forth. Like, we disagree. Now let's delve into that. Why are we disagreeing, and how can we try to, express our ideas better, and how can we actually try to prove that we're correct, or our answer is better. It's always enjoyable for me for that, to do that kind of stuff. So the topic has to be generally interesting, but like, yeah, I'll often stay up and be like, if I'm passionate about the conversation, what I'm saying?
The only time I ever intentionally stay up until midnight is when, New Year's Eve. It's the only time I ever intentionally stay up till midnight. Unless I'm just like
Everybody's gotta
really,
just do it.
unless I just really do not want to go to bed.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why it reminded me. It just came to my mind. But that's like, when I do this, like this thing when I talk like this and it's like far from my mic. Do I sound far from my mic right now?
Yes.
Yeah, this thing.
Jinx,
This
you owe
also
me a
comes from
soda.
Bill Burr. This is one of my favorite things from his podcast, when he goes like this and he starts screaming about something and he sounds far from his mic, and he's it's almost like another person in his podcast. He's like talking to himself. This thing right here, I love this thing. That's one of my favorite parts. So shout out to him for that. There's also this whisper I could do right into the mic like this as we wrap up the show. ASMR podcast.
I can do that.
MSW.
I can do that.
All right, well, we done 2 questions now. We're over an hour. How about we all end it with some karaoke?
I've already expressed my hate for singing.
That's my way of ending the podcast.
I only sing when it's short and supposed to be silly. Like when it's karaoke, I kind of get all scared because like then I have to kind of be good. It's not happening.
The only song I can 100%
Am I okay, Wolves?
karaoke
I don't
is
know.
Happy Birthday.
Anyways, as we wrap it up here, for anyone who's made it this far, I'm telling you, we have the Algodu League episode 1 coming out next Friday, unless I delay it, but I probably won't because it's like looking pretty good for coming out next week. So be there. It's going to be premiering like 9 p.m. EST. The next Friday is the 17th, so be there. It's going to be great. I've put so much work into the design, the decoration, the editing, the commentary, the music, blah, 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 blah. Go on and on. So be there. And then, we will hope for more Marble content in the future so we can throw out predictions and analyze all these competitors as we jump into 2020, the year, a new decade, or whatever people are saying. Anyways, any of you guys have any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
Follow marble.league.facts.
Yes, do
Just
that.
gonna plug it in there one more time.
Yeah, that was some. Plug it in there.
Plug it in. Marbles are cool, but stay in school.
All right,
Yeah, that someone cut that. I wish I was. I wish I could go cut that out, but I can't. 'Cause I'm
bud.
sorry. Anyways, see you guys next week.